Yeah, one of the things we know, both from psychology and also from the cycle of karma, is that we're going to keep having the same patterns and the same experiences until we actually learn the lesson. That the universe is just going to keep giving us over and over again the same situations until we learn or until we heal. And it sounds like in your childhood, there was lack. And whenever there's lack, whether it's lack on a logistic level, lack of money, or whether it's lack on a level of love, the ability to trust, to know that when I turn back around, mom or dad will still be there. When I wake up in the morning, they will still be there. When I come home from school, they will be there. Whatever the lack may be, what we do is we try to fill it. And there's nothing to feel like you're doing wrong about that. That's very natural. That's actually your inner psyche's way of taking care of itself. What you needed, you weren't giving. At that age, you couldn't give it to yourself. So you grew with a bit of pain. We all have it. We've all had damage done to us in different ways. And in your case, this was the pain. And so as you get a little bit bigger, the you decides, I'm going to fix this. We are lacking, I will fill it. And that's actually beautiful. It's not wrong. The intention is beautiful. A lot of people in your case fill it with alcohol, with drugs, with food, with sex, with possessions. That inner sense of lack, of emptiness, of insecurity, we fill in a variety of different ways that do not actually serve the purpose. But that doesn't mean that we are at fault. The instinct is a good one. I always say alcoholism, drug addictions, they're actually spiritual quests gone awry. The instinct is actually a spiritual one. But it's just gone awry because it's not working. So in your case, you've developed this ability, I will make myself secure. I will have a job, I will have an apartment, I will fill it with possessions. I will make sure that there is no lack. And the universe's message, and your own very deep psychic message, is that the answer to the fear of not enoughness isn't to create what you think is enough. It's to be able to sit in the experience of not enoughness, knowing that actually who you are is overflowing. That who you are is full. You were here last night, right, when we were talking to the young girl about infinity, right? That mantra of Purnamada. So that experience of infinite fullness, what we call Purna. So the real lesson is not, oh, I didn't have, therefore now I will have. It's, I didn't have, and I was scared. I hurt. Now I realize that even without having, there is nothing to be afraid of. And that's the message. And once you learn that message, you will be able to have as much as you bring into your world, because there will no longer need to be a lesson in it. But see, the universe has a much higher agenda for you than an apartment full of possessions or a secure job. It's going to keep throwing you experiences, challenges, to make you learn what you're supposed to learn, which in your case is, I'm okay. We're actually okay over here. Lost my job, all right. But here I am, still okay. All right, no apartment, no possessions. Here we are. We're okay. And when you really are able to have that we're okay experience, then have the apartment, no problem. Because you don't need it. Have the job, no problem. You don't need it to feel okay inside. And so you should start in your meditative practice, allowing yourself to drop into what we call the void. That place that begins by feeling like nothingness, but ultimately brings us into an experience of everythingness. It's an awareness of, I'm not this, I'm not that. I'm clearly not my job because I just lost it. I'm clearly not my apartment, I'm locked out of it. Clearly not my possessions, I can't touch any of them. And an experience of dropping into that I am nothing. And as you drop and as you drop and as you drop, you keep saying to yourself, we're okay. We're okay. Because the ego is going to be like, ah. And it's going to say, I got a better idea. Let's go have some chocolate cake. Oh, there's this movie on TV I really want to see. And you just keep telling it, we're okay. We're okay. Yeah, we're nothing. And we're okay. Yeah, we're nothing. And we're okay. And as you drop and you drop and you drop, sort of the floor, the ground of the nothingness opens up. Like you can't go deeper. You've hit that spiritual bottom. And the ground opens up. And you realize that actually you're everything. But you have to go through the nothingness to hit the everything.